So today we have a Kryptonian taking on an Amazonian. Superman versus Wonder Woman. Who wins? Let's find out. So, Superman. Clark Kent, or Kal-El. As a Kryptonian, his cellular structure is much more dense, resilient, and biologically superior than human tissue. He also has godlike physical attributes as long as he absorbs yellow solar energy, aka light from the sun or other stars. The limit of his strength is unknown, but he can lift over 100 tons with ease. Can go toe to toe with Darkseid and Doomsday. He, Wonder Woman, and Martian Manhunter move the Earth, which means he moves like a third of the world by himself. He can move, run, fly, and react faster than speed of light. The exact speed is unknown, but it's said that he's slower than the Flash. While on Earth, he usually sticks to supersonic speeds due to the destruction he can cause. He has 9 vulnerability. uh, he has high resistance to explosive energy attacks, and you have to be on his strength level to hurt him with blunt force trauma. He has survived Darkseid's Omega Beams and a supernova explosion. He has heat vision that rivals the heat of a star. He has a super breath, which means he generates hurricane force winds and can also chill his breath to freeze opponents as well. He has superhuman senses, and he's an expert combatant since Batman trained him or taught him some boxing techniques and pressure point fighting. But he usually uses a brawling style of fighting using his amazing strength and speed. And finally, he's a founding member of the Justice League. And in the other corner, we have Wonder Woman. Diana. She stands for peace, love, and above all else, truth. She has godlike strength that is as strong as the earth itself, and it's on par with Superman. She's highly resistant to physical and magical attacks, but she is vulnerable to piercing weapons like bullets and blades and stuff. She has amazing speed, reflexes, and agility that allow her to dodge almost any attack thrown at her. Her full extent of her speed while flying has never been documented, but she has gone faster than half the speed of light before. She's an expert hand-to-hand combatant, being trained as an Amazonian warrior. She's a master of all armed and unarmed combat. She's even more skilled with melee weapons, as she's a master swordswoman. Batman once said she was the best melee fighter in the world, putting her above Superman. She wears these virtually indestructible gauntlets that can block and deflect nearly anything thrown at it. If taken off, her strength increases tremendously, and she goes into a warrior's rage. She carries the lasso of truth that's indestructible and forces foes to tell the truth, and it's also her primary weapon. She also has a magical / powerful sword and shield that are also nearly indestructible. Finally, she's a master strategist and tactician and a founding member of the Justice League. So physically, they're very close. Superman is slightly stronger, he's more durable, and he's much faster in terms of running and flying. Wonder Woman has much better reflexes though, and might even be more agile. But it's without a doubt Wonder Woman is the much better fighter, without question. So Superman, he's stronger, he's more durable, he's faster in terms of running and flying, he has enhanced senses, super / freeze breath, and he has heat vision. While Wonder Woman is a much better fighter, has much better reflexes, and she carries a lot of weapons like her magical sword and shield, virtually indestructible gauntlets, and the lasso of truth. So, if Wonder Woman has her magical sword and shield, she wins almost every single time. So let's say she doesn't have it in this fight for some reason. She doesn't have it. I still say Wonder Woman wins the slight majority. Now listen, let me explain. Without a doubt, Superman overall is more powerful, but only barely, and he only uses a brawling style of fighting, and that's not good enough against Wonder Woman. Even without her sword, she still clearly outmatches Clark in fighting skill. Her reflexes are so great that she'll be able to dodge his super / freeze breath and heat vision, or at least block it with her gauntlets, as well as Superman's blows. And the lasso of truth is only going to help her win. I know people are going to disagree with this, but I hope I've made a compelling argument that Wonder Woman wins the slight majority against Superman. And I mean very slight. Like 6 out of 10, both of them nearly dead slight. Without her sword and shield, Wonder Woman wins.